Hi guys, my name's Ashley and today I'll be going over the 4th grade lesson 11 worksheet. We'll be going over division with two-digit divisors first, starting with number 1. So number 1 is 143 divided by 65. So first we're going to be looking at the number 1 and seeing if this is possible. Since 1 is less than 65, it cannot be divided. So we'll move on to the second digit and look at both the first two numbers. 14 is still less than 65, so we have to look at up to the third digit. 143 is divisible by 65 because it is greater than 65. Since dividing this may seem a little hard, we're going to multiply. So we'll do 65 times what gives you closest to 143. So let's try 65 times 2. And when we do that, we get 130. So we'll write 2 and subtract 130, and you get 13. Since 13 is less than 65, we know that 13 is a remainder. So your answer is 2 remainder 13. Okay, now let's move on to the second page, which is division procedures. We're doing number 3, 286 divided by 12. Okay, so again, we'll look at the first number and see if this is possible. 2 is less than 12, so it's not possible. So we'll look at the first two numbers. Since 28 is larger than 12, this is possible. So we know that 12 times 2 is 24, so we'll do 2 and subtract 24. We get 4 and bring down the 6. We know that 12 times 4 is 48, but 12 times 3 is 36. So since 48 is too big, we'll go with 3 and subtract 36, and we get 10. Now, since 10 is less than 12, we know that 10 is a remainder, so we'll do 23 remainder 10. Now I'll move on to the third page, which is mixed review and test prep. This page should be fairly easy because these are all things that we've gone over now. So we'll do number 10, which is 82 times 4. We'll multiply up and then sideways. So first we'll do 4 times 2, which is 8. Then we'll do 4 times 8, which is 32. So our answer is 328. Next, we'll do number 13, which is what we've been doing so far. But we did this around 2 lessons ago. When there are zeros at the end, you can cross them off. Now, when you cross them off, you'll only look at the remaining numbers. So 36 divided by 1 is 36. Now, we'll do number 15 using PEMDAS. We went over this as well. So again, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. So we'll do parentheses first for P, which is 5 times 2, 10. Next, we'll do multiplication. 4 times 10 is 40. Okay, we'll move on to the final page, which is word problem practice. The question says, Miss Lang's class is making kites. Each student needs 280 inches of string. If there are 24 students in the class, how many feet of string will they use? And they give you a hint, 12 inches is 1 foot. Okay, so here we'll underline the key points. It says each student, meaning one student, needs 280 inches of string. Then it says that there are 24 students, in the class. And then it asks for how many feet of string. So here we have to note that inches changes into feet. Since each student is 1 and we need it for 24, we'll do 24 times 280. When we multiply that, we'll get 8, 9, 10, 11. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 8 is 16. Carry the 1. 2 times 2 is 4. Plus 1 is 5. So we'll add this all up and we get 6,720. Now this is inches. We want to convert it into feet, so we look over here. 12 inches is 1 foot. Since we have 6,720 inches, we'll divide that by 12. So we'll 6,720 divided by 12. Again, we'll look at the first number. And we see, can 6 be divided by 12? It cannot because it's smaller. We'll move on to the first two numbers. Can 67 be divided by 12? It can because it is bigger than 12. So let's try 12 times 5, we know is 60. So we'll do 5 and subtract 60. We're left with 7. Then we're going to bring down the 2. And then we know that 12 times 6, we'll do it on the side here. 12 times 6 is 72. And these are the same. So we'll do 6 and subtract 72, and we get 0. This is a very important step. You want to make sure to bring down that last 0. 12 times what gives you 0? 12 times 0 gives you 0. So you want to make sure to add that 0 at the end. So now you've converted into feet. So we have 560 feet. Okay, good job, guys.